Hello, my dear friend, and welcome to InspiringKey.com podcast. Now, in today's podcast, we are going to be looking at a topic that says, for those tired of life, how to rediscover your passion and purpose. Okay, I know, everybody is tired of life, although few people are tired of life to be actually. But let me start with a question. Do you feel like every day is the same without anything new? Do you feel stuck in a constant routine from which you can't get out? Do you feel drained and losing interest in changing anything? Do you feel tired of life in general? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then this episode is for you. I know how hard life can be. Even at this stage of my life, I can tell when something is not fair. So I understand when people say that life is not fair. Well, my life has been a sort of what I cannot wish for my children. And secondly, I am kind of a curious person. I ask so much questions, and that helped me to get scoops of how life has treated some people I came across with. Though I may not have the experience of the pain, but I can see them languishing in pain and agony. The first solution to every problem, to any problem, is understanding the problem itself. And that's what leads me to researching and analyzing many topics on life, so that I can bring you this episode. And I know it took a long time to couple this together, but please bear with me. It will be a very long journey, but you will get something very interesting, very rewarding at the end. And I can tell you for a fact that life is worth fighting for. After all my searching, after all my analysis, I can tell you life is worth fighting for. In this episode, I will share with you some tips and strategy on how to overcome your burden and fatigue, and how to rediscover your passion and purpose in life. So first and foremost, number one, why are you tired of life? A question that needs an answer to. The first step to any problem is finding a solution to identify the problem. Like I said earlier, why are you tired of life? What is causing you to feel this way? Is it your job, your relationship, your health, your environment, or something else? Be honest with yourself and try to pinpoint the root cause of your dissatisfaction. Write down and say it out loud. Acknowledging your problem is the first step to solving it. Okay, number two is that on you or something about life itself? Another question you need to answer by yourself is to see where the problem is. Is it something that you can control or change? Or is it something that is beyond your control or influence? Is it something that is inherent to life itself? Or is it something that is specific to your situation? For example, if you are tired of life because you hate your job, then you can consider changing your job or career. If you are tired of life because you are lonely, then you can try to make new friends or join a community. If you are tired of life because you are sick, then you can seek medical help or adopt a healthier lifestyle. However, if you are tired of life because you think that life is meaningless or unfair, then you may need to change your perspectives and attitude. You may need to find a deeper purpose or a higher calling that gives you a sense of direction and fulfillment. You may need to accept the things that cannot be changed and focus on the things that you can. Okay, number three is why other people aren't tired of life. A question need to be answered. You need to figure out why other people aren't tired of life. The third step is to look around and see if other people are living their lives. Why are they not tired of life? Why are they doing differently from you? What are they doing differently from you? What are they passionate about? What are they grateful for? What are they excited about? You can learn a lot from other people's experience and insights. You can get inspired by their stories and achievement. You can get motivated by their challenges and struggles. You can get encouraged by their support and advice. You don't have to compare yourself to others or envy them. You just have to observe and appreciate them. You can also ask them for help and guidance if you need it. You can also offer your help or support if they need it. You can also collaborate or partner with them if you share a common goal or vision. Okay, number 4, would you consider to change something? The first question is the decision, the consideration. The first step is to decide whether you are willing to change something in your life or not. Are you ready to take action or make a difference? Are you open to new opportunities and possibilities? Are you flexible and adaptable to different situations and circumstances? If you are, then you have the power and the potential to transform your life. You have the courage and confidence to face your fears and overcome your obstacles. You have the creativity and the curiosity to explore your options and discover your passions. You are not. If you are not, then you may need to ask yourself why. What is holding you back? What is stopping you from changing? What are you afraid of? What are you attached to? What are you comfortable with? You need to challenge your beliefs and assumptions. You may need to break your habits and routines. You may need to step out of your comfort zone and try something new. You may need to let go of your past and embrace your future. Okay, number 5, experiment. Live 30 days in a different lifestyle and see the difference. Experiment with a different lifestyle and see what works best for you. You can do this by setting a 30 days challenge for yourself, where you commit to living a different way for a month and see how it affects your mood, energy, productivity, happiness, and satisfaction. For example, you can try to wake up early and meditate, exercise regularly and eat healthy, learn a new skill or a hobby, read a book or watch a documentary, travel to a new place or culture, volunteer for a cause or charity, start a project or a business, make a new friend or a mentor. Express yourself creatively and artistically. Do something fun and adventurous. The possibilities are endless. You can choose whatever you want to try as long as it is different from your usual lifestyle and it is aligned with your values and goals. You can also mix and match different activities and see what combinations work best for you. The purpose of this experiment is to expose yourself to new experiences and perspectives, to see how they affect your well-being and outlook. You can find some of them that make you feel more alive and energized, while others may feel more bored and tired. You may find that some of them suit your personality and preference, while others clash with your identity and expectations. You may find that some of them spark your interest and curiosity, while others dull your enthusiasm and passion. By doing this experiment, you will learn more about yourself and what makes you tick. You will also learn more about life and what makes it worth living. Okay, the sixth question is there any difference? Evaluate the result of your experiment and see if there is any difference in your life. What do you feel about living a different lifestyle for 30 days? Do you feel more or less tired of life? Do you feel more or less satisfied with your life? Do you feel more or less motivated to change your life? Be honest and objective with yourself and try to measure the impact of your experiment. You can use different tools and methods to do this, such as keeping a journal or a blog, taking a survey or a quiz, tracking your progress or performance, collecting feedback or testimonials, comparing before and after photos or videos. The goal of this step is to see if your experiment has made a positive or a negative difference in your life, and to what extent. You may find that your experiment has made a huge or a small difference or no difference at all. You may find that your experiment has made a positive or a negative difference or a mixed one. Whatever the outcome, you should be proud of yourself for trying something new and challenging yourself. You should also be grateful for the opportunity to learn and grow. You should also be open to possibility of further improvement and change. 7, you have an ideal life you would love to live. The 7th step is to envision your ideal life and what it would look like. What kind of life would you love to live? What kind of person would you love to be? What kind of things would you love to do? What kind of people would you love to have in your life? What kind of impact would you love to make in the world? Be specific and realistic with yourself and try to describe your ideal life in detail. You can use various tools and methods to do this, such as writing a vision statement or a mission statement, creating a vision board or a collage, making a bucket list or a wish list, setting a SMART goals or OKRs, designing a life plan or a roadmap. The goal of this step is to create a clear and compelling picture of your ideal life and what it would take to achieve it. You may find that your ideal life is very different from your current life or very similar to it. You may find that your ideal life is very attainable or very challenging. You may find that your ideal life is very inspiring or very intimidating. Whatever the case, you should be excited and optimistic about your ideal life and what it can offer you. You should also be aware and realistic about your ideal life and what it can demand from you. Okay, the 8th one, but you can't achieve your ideal life. The 8th step is to acknowledge the obstacles and challenges that may prevent you from achieving your ideal life. What are the things that are standing in your way? What are the things that are holding you back? What are the things that are slowing you down? Be honest and realistic with yourself and try to identify the obstacles and challenges that you may face. You can use various tools and methods to do this, such as conducting a SWOT analysis or a PEST analysis, performing a gap analysis or a root cause analysis, listing the pros and cons or the cost and benefits, asking the 5 whys or the 5 hows, seeking feedback and advice from others. The goal of this step is to understand the difficulties and risks that you may encounter in your pursuit of your ideal life and how to overcome them. You may find that some of them are external or environmental, such as lack of resources, opportunity, or support. You may find that some of them are internal or personal, such as lack of skills, knowledge, or confidence. You may find that some of them are temporal and solvable, while others are permanent and unavoidable. Whatever the case may be, you should be prepared and resilient to face the obstacle and challenges that may come your way. You should also be flexible and adaptable to adjust your plan and strategy whenever needed. Okay, the ninth one is, did you give your best to live a life you want to live? Evaluate your effort and action that you have taken to live a life you want to live. Did you give your best to achieve your ideal life? Did you follow your plan and strategy? Did you overcome your obstacle and challenges? Did you learn from your mistake and failures? Did you celebrate your successes and achievements? Be honest and objective with yourself and try to measure the result of your efforts and actions. You can use various tools and methods to do this, such as reviewing your journal and blog, revisiting your survey and quiz, comparing your progress or performance, collecting feedback or testimonials, comparing before and after photos or videos. The goal of this step is to see if your efforts and action have brought you closer to your ideal life, or what you can do to improve them. You may find that your effort and action have been effective or ineffective, or somewhere in between. You may find that your effort and action have been consistent or inconsistent, or somewhere in between. You may find that your effort and action has been enjoyable or stressful, or somewhere in between. Whatever the case may be, you should be proud of yourself for trying your best and giving your all. You should also be humble and willing to learn from your experiences and feedback. You should also be proactive and ready to take the next steps and actions. Number 10, which is the final one, see life as a gift. To see life as a gift and not as a burden. Life is a precious and unique opportunity that you have been given to explore, create, and contribute to the world. Life is a wonderful and diverse adventure that you can enjoy and share and celebrate with others. Life is a meaningful and fulfilling journey that you can shape, influence, and impact with your choices and actions and legacy. You should not be tired of life, but grateful for life. You should not be bored of life, but curious about life. You should not be dissatisfied with life, but passionate about life. You should see life as a gift and treat it as such. You should cherish and appreciate every moment of it. You should make the most of it and live it to the fullest. Okay, in conclusion, in this episode, I have shared with you 10 steps on how to rediscover your passion and purpose in life. These steps are: number 1, what are you? Why are you tired of life? Is it that on you or something about life itself? Why other people aren't tired of life? Would you consider to change something? Experiment. Live 30 days in a different lifestyle and see the difference. Is there any difference? You have an ideal life you would love to live, but you can't achieve your ideal life. Did you give your best to live a life you want to live? And the final one, see life as a gift. I hope that these steps will help you overcome your burden and fatigue and inspire you to pursue your ideal life with passion and purpose. I hope that these steps will help you see life as a gift and not as a burden, and make you feel more alive and energized. If you found this episode helpful, please do well to share it with your friends and family who may also benefit from it. And if you have any questions and comment, you can do well to leave it below wherever podcast platform you are listening from. If they have a comment section, please drop it there, or you can send a direct feedback to me at josh@inspiringkey.com, and I will see you in my next episode. Thank you so much for tuning in and have a wonderful day.